Oh my lordy. Yes. Hey guys, it's Riot Kitty. Today I'm pleased to deliver you this news. That one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh shows, Yugioh Zexal, is getting not one, not two, but 3 figurines! I honestly thought after the Yu-Gi-Oh GX figures and Yusei Fudo, we would have gotten Jack Atlas or Akiza from 5Ds, but I did not expect Yugioh Zexal for a while. But just because I did not expect it for a while does not mean I am not happy. Because Yugioh Zexal is probably my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh show of all time, and is probably one of those shows that will just be near and dear to my heart for the rest of my days. I even recommend it to people who don't play the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, because I just love it that much. Although here's hoping 5Ds fans get their dues soon, and also have a trio of figurines to collect. Especially an Akiza figurine. I mean, come on. That design is just begging to be made into figurine form. Whoever makes that figurine is going to make a lot of moolah, since Akiza is generally widely regarded as one of the most popular Yu-Gi-Oh girls of all time. Now, getting back to the Zexal figurines, it looks like Amakuni has once again made some high-quality figurines, and it's gotten all of the little intricate details that Yu-Gi-Oh characters are so often known for having. Out of the 3, I like Tori's the best. Even though I'm not the hugest fan of her character, her figurine looks super bubbly and cute, and I really like it. Yuma's figure is posed as his classic over-the-top drawing pose where he draws a card and spins around before actually playing the game, which makes it quite dynamic and cool looking. And Astral's, admittedly, his pose is a bit boring in comparison to Tori and Yuma. I just feel like there could have been a more dynamic pose chosen to give the figure a bit more life. But don't worry, Astral, I still love you all the same. As for when these figures actually release, the release date is set sometime in 2022, which isn't all that specific. I mean, that's 365 days to garner off from when these figures could possibly be distributed to the public. And while there's no set price for any of the 3 figurines, I have a funny feeling that it's going to be around the same price range as the other Amakuni figures from the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, being around $200-300 American dollars, which would definitely kill my wallet if I even had the money to buy all of these figures. I think Yuma's will be the most expensive because he also has an additional Rainbow Kuriboh, which looks super cute, actually. Rainbow Kuriboh is probably my favorite Kuriboh out of all of the Kuribohs in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. So it's wonderful he's finally receiving his spotlight. So yeah, more parts to a figure definitely equals a more higher price. Although I'm sure it'll be worth the price, as Amakuni has already demonstrated that they can put out high-quality painted figures, like with the Jude one especially. That is very highly detailed. As for what could be next for this franchise in the figurine business, I have 3 possibilities in mind, even though I feel like any of them are not likely just because I've gotten it wrong in the past, honestly. A, 5Ds will be revisited next with a Jack Atlas and or Akiza figurine. B, there will be a high-quality statue of Utopia next, and my reason for thinking this is very simple. Konami seems to really like this thing. Next to Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, Utopia probably has the most archetypal cards and variants out of any Yu-Gi-Oh monster ever. Seriously, there are so many variants, rank ups, Chaos Xyz, etc. of this thing that I have lost track over the years, honestly. There's even a new structure deck coming out with even more Utopia variants. So yeah, Konami really likes Utopia a lot. The final possibility that I can think of is C. They skip over 5Ds entirely and go straight to Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. Arc 5 being the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime after Zexal. Now, the optimist in me really wants all 8 leads to get their own figurines. The U-Boys and the Bracelet Girls. Now that would be the dream for any Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 fan, in my opinion. Which includes Serena, which would be amazeballs, really, because she is the mascot of this channel. But the realist in me knows that that will probably not happen. A more realistic possibility would be for Yuya, of course, the protagonist, and Reiji Akaba. And if we get really lucky, Yuzu Hiraki. Whatever the case may be, whatever figure comes next, I'm sure it'll bring a lot of happiness. Because honestly speaking, I'm just happy that all these other Yu-Gi-Oh! Series are getting their due, after a sea of Duel Monsters merchandise, figurines, all that jazz. Not that I don't mind Duel Monsters merchandise, it's just, well, there's other Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows to pull merchandise from. With that, that just about wraps up the video. Now then, I want to ask you very serious questions. What Yu-Gi-Oh! Figurines would you like to see next? Also, would you guys buy any of these figurines that have been revealed thus far? With that, Riot Kitty is signing out.